the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Tom Brady.
FUNKJONES back, baby. We about to get it in. Let's see who got it.
Fairbairn to do the honors. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started.
Damn, Fairbairn. I didn't know you had a good foot like that.
Yeah, he just fired up today. He just fired up. 27. Oh.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
50. Wait.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
No.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Come back, come back.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tiger.
On second down, here's Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check 59, Mike. Tiger.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Richmond. Tiger. Come back.
On first down, it's Watson. He's to the 10.
Ooh, come out there. Wow.
And finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Tiger.
They'll try and run for it with Miller.
There we go.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Flag 22.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
There we go.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt
just
like
the Texans, you can't get in, you can't score inside the red zone.
You got to try and find something.
He get hard in that end zone.
So
yeah, dude, it's hard this year on Madden, man.
But they got 3 in the early lead.
Especially in Mutt too, man. That motherfucker be hard.
Good things are in store here.
Yeah, them Rams, boy. God damn.
Now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away.
Rams, boy. Shit.
Now it's Patterson.
Shit, and Steelers last night,
folks. 20 to the 22-yard line.
Man, I didn't even finish watching the game. I seen the score this morning. I was like, dang!
Hey, man, TJ Watt rushed and had Cam in the end zone, man, almost for a safety. Cam threw it up, and Steelers intercepted it at like the 15 and just walked that whole in.
Word.
See how they attack him
Yeah,
here.
man.
They'll run for the first time
There you
with
go,
Sony
Reader.
Michel, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Shit.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive, then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Gordon, of course, picked up in a trade from the Browns back on September 18th, and he really should help a Patriot offense that has some question marks at wide receiver.
Yeah, you're banking on a lot of potential here with Josh Gordon, because if you get the total package, if you get the size, the speed, the catch radius, the ability to play the ball in the air, he has everything. Could be one of the top 3 or 4 receivers in the NFL when he's on top of his game, and they need him to be that. Remember, they traded Brandon Cooks.
Just some bullshit.
Brady's throw on 3rd down. There it is, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. Knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Come on. All right. Come on. Fucked up my flight.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Get this shit back.
They do go for it. It's Brady.
What the? Come on.
The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So the Houston Texans get the football again here in just a second. Another win, 6 straight wins, although last one was a little intriguing down the stretch. A collective exhale because Brandon McManus had
What'd you call that? A collective what?
Exhale. Yeah, because McManus had a chance to win it for Denver but missed the field goal at the buzzer.
You did mention 6 straight wins for Houston now. First team since the 1970 New York Giants to run off 6 straight after an 0-3 start, and they continue to open up.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Underneath for Miller. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a first down throw. Watson looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Down. Green. Down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Watson.
There we go.
To escape, and he goes down.
Second goal,
Good
last thing you need to do is
baby.
get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Good shit, Javon.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Green. Down. Green. Down. Tiger.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out
Come
of
on,
bounds.
man. You at?
So it's incomplete.
There we
Fine
go.
work by the Patriot D
Yeah,
there,
run
and
it out
it's
of
4th
bounds,
down.
man.
Well, 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So the Patriots coming out now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
So ain't nobody gonna catch.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now it's Patterson. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 22. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Andre Hal, the one to bring him down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, here's Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh!
This is caught inside the 15.
That ball overran there.
In. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 63 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score.
And then, Jonathan Joseph, you should be ashamed of this. That boy
Now
got
Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now 13-7.
All right.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
There we go.
Get there. Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack.
This shit,
From the
Claiborne.
O-line's perspective,
Oh, no, that was Trey Fly.
especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible.
There we go. There we go.
To account for.
There we go.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Edelman set to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over. And now out come the Patriots. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Brady to throw on second down. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 49. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Richmond.
I sniffed it. I see it.
After the interception, here's Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller.
Oh, come on, Miller.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Come back. Richmond. Got three down. Key 26.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking long for Thomas.
Get that. Oh,
Hopkins from the Texans touchdown.
Shit.
DeAndre Hopkins, as time expires in the first half.
I've seen it happen in months too, man, like that.
On to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
Wow.
And he get the ball.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. That's it for the... And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Richmond. 4 down.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. Lamar Miller. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 79 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That is incomplete here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now it's Patterson.
It was like, what?
He spins through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession.
He just started down
number 2.
On that kick right there.
Offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And a first hookup from his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, there it is. Brady connecting with Gronk, but at this stage of the game, this is kind of late for them. I'm used to this happening right out of the gate.
Yeah, we were thinking we would see this per usual. First quarter, definitely second quarter, but not the case.
And their offense not moving the ball like they normally do. They're losing the game. Those two need to get together and fast.
Man, that's some man, dog.
Incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, defensively.
Right.
Well, you know, we've got a pretty big sample size now from the NFL season, Charles. I want to ask you, going back to the draft, who was the biggest steal in 2018?
The biggest steal is
to the high.
Oh, guy that wasn't even drafted.
Wasn't even drafted, but how about what the Denver personnel department did, identifying him ahead of time, potentially not being drafted and ready to pounce when the call didn't come for him. And what a job he's done for them. Running it, catching it, open field guy, in traffic, he's done it all. I think Saquon Barkley from the Giants has been everything as advertised. Calvin Ridley with Atlanta has been spectacular. Quentin Nelson, offensive guard with the Colts. He was Rookie of the Month, wasn't he?
Yeah, back in October. How about that?
Yeah, how about that for an offensive lineman? And we've had 4 quarterbacks start games: Mayfield, Darnold, Allen, and Rosen.
Give me that. Let's go.
For the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Oh, yeah, get my ass whooped.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots get a score closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
182 and 182.
Because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson.
Oh,
He goes down.
what
It's a
y'all doing
Patriot
standing there?
Dante
You let one dude
Hightower
pass y'all.
in there to drop him for a loss of 10.
I blocked
And it'll be 4th and
6
long.
motherfuckers that
Back
time.
now in Houston.
Nah, 7.
As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
I blocked 7, and some place still came through. That's why I say we played as a team. I'm not. That line still sucks. They're just doing good together. But shit.
This is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What's up, James?
Brady now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Ultimate Team, man. I'm playing with the regular teams with my homeboy.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Watson just hung it up there.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He couldn't
knock it out.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
This bullshit,
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
20! By 20!
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Christian Covington. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss.
This game over with. Shit.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long.
Let's get 21.
Shotgun now for Brady.
There
There's another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Black 99 Philly! Down! Blue ready!
On first down.
Oh.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
What's up, Fox?
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Yeah, they did Fairbairn wrong.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, the spin.
Oh.
Able to slither by. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Come on, boys, come on.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is Brady. This is White on the screen. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A great return there of 22 yards.
Back.
And the Texans with great field position.
I didn't get in the lab.
Take over 1st and 10. Now comes the Houston offense.
No, it's just, hey, man, we need to play more, man, so, so we can get used to each other,
They
man.
certainly did, partner.
You know what I'm saying?
Just think about how good
Like,
that feels.
I don't know.
Every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
6 and a 6.
Indeed, they protected the home
Gotta make
field.
better
And now the
decisions.
final stages.
That's cool, dog. I'm a lion
Again, it's
fan.
Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I knew I was going to
6
lose,
yards
but
on the pickup, and just
could at
like
least
that,
been a
it's 3rd
touchdown
down.
or something.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
Whoa.
He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Got my ass fooled.
Black 22.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Dang. Ooh.
Well, Charles, it's one thing
Yeah, on your side.
to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
You can't help but feel great about
On my
themselves, can they?
side.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually
That was, you gotta go back to the lab.
Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this
I gotta get in
and
the
carry it with
lab,
them.
And
man.
as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
This
pass,
is
it's all going to work.
disgrace,
That's
man.
called being in the zone.
God damn.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all
6
the hard-working
takeaway.
men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say so.